Magandang hapon sa lahat.
Good afternoon, everyone. On behalf of PAA, Filipino American Alliance, we would like to welcome you all to the 41st Annual Filipino Cultural Night 2017, Ako Ay Ako. My name is Kayla Moreno.
And I'm Angelica Nicolas.
And we are this year's PCN producers. At the beginning of the PCN process, we presented our cast with one main goal, and that was to foster a space that was fun and inclusive, that prioritized cast growth and experience, while also providing a space where folks can explore and share the Pilipinx identity.
Our theme for this year is Ako Ay Ako, which translates to I am me, or I am who I am. We wanted to explore the Pilipinx American identity and how Pilipinx Americans are perceived to not be true Americans nor real Filipinos.
Our cast is very excited for all of you to watch and experience Ako Ay Ako with us. Feel free to laugh, smile, cry, and applaud during our show, but before we begin, we do have a couple of house rules. First off, please take the time now to silence your cell phones, as well as please refrain from using flash photography during the show in respect to the cast as well as your fellow audience members.
If you need to exit at any point, there are exits towards the back of the theater as well as the sides. They are lit with the green light and they are labeled exit. Also, please do not bring any food into this beautiful venue. Leave those snacks inside of your bags and unopened.
With that being said, welcome and enjoy watching PAA's
41st Annual
Filipino Cultural Night 2017, Ako Ay Ako.
Please rise for the national anthems.
Sa dagat at bundok, sa simoy at sa langit mong bughaw, may dilag ang tula at awit sa paglayang minamahal. Ang isang ng watawat mo'y tagumpay na nagniningning, ang bituin at araw niyang kailan na maging magdidiling. Lupa ng araw ng buwan at ipagsinta, buhay ay langit sa piling mo. Aming ligaya na may mag-aapi ang mamatay ng dahil sa'yo. Oh, say, can you see by the dawn's early light what so proudly we hailed
Good morning, LA. Another day, another chance to slay. For Christina de la Cruz, Chrissy works too. Now I am nobody's idol, but Miss California is my title, I know. I look like a lot of makeup and hairspray, but it'll do you good not to underestimate my headspace. I am more than a pretty face, I promise you. Maganda can be malakas too. Because beauty is only skin deep, and no amount of whitening soap can make this skin that bleached white just right shade of Western perfection, but my beauty goes beyond my complexion. I learned from the best. Pam, Pia, Trisha, Angelia, and Kylie. Not Jenner, but Versosa. Beauty queens of the Philippines who taught me that beauty is something you can do. It's in the way you carry yourself and the community around you. It's in the way you give love to those who love you. For me, that's my mom and dad who gave me the best life I could have had, and there's Amelia. You'll meet her in a second. She's my ride or die, my best friend. And last but not least is my little sister Josie, my biggest fan who is under the impression that I am perfection, but underneath all the glitter and the glamour is that voice, that incessant chatter of my insecurity that I will never be the better version of me that I hope to achieve. The uncertainty of my future overshadows the success of my past, but alas, for now, this young Pinay must keep her head held high. I have to try to get this off my mind. Maybe I'll go shopping or get my nails done, because even a hot mess deserves a little fun.
There are so auditions with nothing at the end. It takes the air out of me. Another audition later today, and I don't know if I could go because I don't have the energy for another rejection inside of me. When my skin tone alone is enough to regard my dream as a fallacy. The reality is society telling me what I ought to be. A lawyer, a doctor, an engineer to support my loving partner Amelia when I don't want to be. I want to share my art, my dream, and keep Amelia as happy as she could be. But the cold world, the cold truth, the cold blood, the cold reality is discrimination because of our participation in immigration. When my art, my dream for representation isn't in Hollywood's aristocracy. Will this audition be different? Will these creators be kind? Will they want to inspire another 13-year-old that's so far behind the look and the glamour of what's on TV? Cross my fingers and pray to God that I am what they will see. May I be the beginning of the revolution. Like my roommate Ben, may I not be stuck between tradition and my dreams of a new wave of stories that break the mold of how Asian males are normally seen. I am Nico Castillo, and my dream is to find peace in the world by showing our presence, by showing our persistence, by showing how difference is not an inferiority. But will they let me? Will institutions that have worked so long to keep us hidden all of a sudden work with me? I don't know. Stay tuned and I guess we'll see.
I am Amelia Aquino, and every day I know that I'm a blessing. How I keep impressing is the fact that I'll never stop progressing. This right here is a Harvard MBA, balling out like I got 4 rings in the NBA. That's right, this is college educated, but that's not where this class was cultivated. Ivy League grown through chain link diamonds. See, green grass keeps its vibrance, sticking through cracks in the concrete. I stay stubborn while you stay mad. Living on a 9-to-5 grind, living off of coffee grinds, restricted time, ink pen stains, fake smiles, strain. I'm burning hot through the work week, blazing through at 600 degrees, keeping calm, cool, collected is all you'll see. Because there's something about brown eyes that quickly realize, in order to be recognized, I gotta ice my fire and douse the flame in my tone. All I give is 110, but all they see is the lack of a Y chromosome. And it doesn't stop even when I come home. Ma and Pa want a ring and then a knock, thinking time only runs on my biological clock. Why is it so hard for them to see that everything I've done hasn't just been for me, that everything I do is born from their story? My earned success is also their glory. And I know I can't repay all the love with just money, but I know America's not the land of milk and honey. But look at the diamonds that I made from the dirt beneath their fingernails. Work is everything to me, and that includes theirs. I know where they came from, and I know where I'm headed. But I'll get there on my terms. I don't have to be wedded. And I love Nico. He's my friend and my lover. Together, time is endless. We have our lives to discover. I make it through with Chrissy, my best friend too. They make up my #1 team. Together, we'll accomplish anything we dream. Between the fire and the calm, a sun always arrives. Today is a new day. Together, we'll rise.
You won't believe what happened to me.
Chrissy, great to see you.
You came just in time. We were about to give up your appointment.
Don't I always come?
Every week.
So, tell us what happened.
Well, I was in the mall when this lady asked if I'd like to have a makeover. I mean, I can never say no to a makeover. So I sit down and trust her with my most vulnerable side, my face. After she's done, she tells me how pretty I am. And I tell her, of course I'm pretty. I'm Miss California 2012.
We know.
Hey, why'd you have that covered up? Anyway, she went on to say I'd be even prettier if I was just a little thinner. Could you believe her?
How awful.
How mean.
I know. I mean, I barely passed school because I was so focused on pageants. I should be a better role model for Josie.
Who's Josie?
Her sister.
Right, Josie. I remember she came in here to get her homecoming hair done. She didn't look like you at all.
Well, I'm adopted.
So she's not your real sister then. Why worry about what she thinks?
Of course she's my real sister. She's the only one I've ever had. I want to make my family proud in a different way. Focus on something else. I'm thinking about applying to grad school. I've already put my looks first. Wait, what do you mean? You don't think I'm pretty?
Oh, sweetie, you are, but wouldn't you want to be prettier? Why go to grad school when you could be a model? Why focus on what's on the inside when your outside is what everyone cares about?
Okay, but what do you think needs to be changed?
Well, your skin for one.
And your nose.
Your hair could be straighter.
Boobs a little bigger.
And don't forget about those eyebrows.
Right, the eyebrows.
Wait, what?
Beauty queen dropout, no certain paycheck for you.
Beauty queen dropout. Line your skin, straightener, shampoo. Well, at least you could have taken time to pluck and primp those brows up. After spending all that dough to have the doctor fix your nose up. Chrissy, get moving. Why keep your dreams of school alive?
Why are you proving you got the ego, not the drive?
If you do just what we say, you could rejoin the beauty pool. Go for that sub-degree and you'll regret grad school.
Beauty queen dropout, hanging around the soundstorm.
Beauty queen dropout. It's about time you knew the score. Looks are basically our everything. You think you're such a fighter, but the LAC won't notice you until you're slightly whiter. Chrissy, you know it. You're not cut out to be a grad.
Better forget it. Who wants to buy into the Fed?
Now your bangs are curled,
Your lashes twirl,
but still the world is mean.
paint up that
Natural face and be a beauty queen.
Chrissy, don't blow it. Don't put our good advice to shame.
Chrissy, you know it. Even old Trump would say the same. Now we've told you so, it's all for show. You've really gotta see
Taking a while to get started, huh?
Yeah,
So how long have you been in LA?
a couple of years.
Oh, me too. I used to live in New York. Where are you from?
I grew up in the Bay Area.
Sure, but where are you really from?
San Francisco,
But where are your parents from?
the Philippines.
Oh, cool. So what are you auditioning for?
Rhett.
Oh, you mean the lead?
Yeah. Aren't we here for the same thing?
Well, yeah, but if I knew they wanted an Asian actor, I wouldn't have come.
They didn't. The casting call asked for good-looking, romantic lead. You know,
Yeah, that's what I thought.
you don't think I'm good-looking?
Oh, no, you're fine. It's just, well, I don't think chicks dig it.
Dig what? That I'm Filipino? Asians can be hot and romantic too, enough to be marriage material. Haven't you ever seen an Asian drama?
Come on, man. You know what I mean. This is America.
Exactly. And we're better to make it happen. I'm just as American as you are, and my race has nothing to do with it.
Hot this morning, isn't it?
Oh, yes, so hot, blazing, really. The sun's a fireball.
Too much.
Of course.
Well, call them in. He should be at least 5'10". Translation, 6 feet. He should be between the ages of 21 and 35 with a good complexion. Meaning I want a tight bod I can stuff into thin cotton t-shirts and bounce quarters off of. Tan skin like the sun especially kissed his face each morning, and eyes the color of the Mediterranean Sea or the Nordic forest. He should be charming in that apple pie, boy next door, rugged individualist manner that we've defended since the 1940s. He needs to be ready to be the romantic lead. This will require skin of optimal sexiness. That jackpot shade, darker than paper, but lighter than sable. You know what I mean? The color of nude makeup. I need to be sure that my sophisticated audience doesn't get confused that he might have come by boat or plane or train, but rather that he was planted in Kansas somewhere and sprouted like a golden ear of corn.
You should be kissed and often, and by someone who actually...
Too short, too pudgy, too foreign.
cares about you, not who you... I can do it a different way.
Thank you for coming. Next.
Man, this is bullshit.
Well, hi to you too. Guessing it didn't go well.
Half the freaking line. That's all she gave me. Man, I'm tired of this. I went to acting school. I work out. I watch my goddamn complexion. What more can I do other than change the color of my skin?
Hey, I'm sure the decision was based on a lot of factors. There'll be other auditions.
Yeah? Beyond the 30 I've already done?
30? Christ. Have a seat, Butter.
You know, I bet if you went in my place, you get a couple of callbacks.
What are you talking about? I can act.
Yeah. But it just might work. You be the face, and I'd be the voice. Real ventriloquist stuff.
Dude, are you drunk? Besides, not white or anything. I still look Asian.
And that's where you're wrong. You've definitely got some Spanish blood in you.
Dude, chill out. You'll make it eventually.
Yeah? But when? Amelia's already killing it at her job. She's successful and beautiful, and in a couple of years, she may not even want to date a loser like me.
Dude, you can't keep comparing yourself to your girlfriend. All you gotta do is do you.
Moving in together, Ben. I don't want her to support me. I want to be able to pay for half the rent. 50-50, like it should be. But right now, I can't even afford that open brick palace. I've got to land a gig.
Relax, it'll be fine. Just gotta wait for the tides to change.
And why does everyone keep saying that? Keep your head low. Don't make waves. I'm tired of being a supporting actor. I want to be my own leading man.
Well, I can't argue with that. Ang tapang mo naman. At least you're aiming for leading man. I'm over here getting pissed on. I don't even have a doctor's title to lean on.
Yeah? Well, talk to me about it, man. I'm ready for all kinds of shit today.
It's bad enough my dad keeps raining on my parade, telling me how my mom and her mom and her mom were all nurses. How I must be the daughter he never had. He laughs about it, but there's no way in hell I can tell him I'm gay now when he can't even handle my job, you know?
Yeah.
All I want to do is help people. Maybe someday make my dad proud.
I feel you, man.
Had this real piece of work come in my last shift. This macho exec type that was touring around the hospital. He kind of reminded me of my dad. He made this stupid remark about how hard it must be for me to be in a woman's world. What? Stupid. I had to suffer through the entire tour with him, and I still had to say, thank you for coming.
So, Ma, Pa, how are you doing?
Just fine, anak. The sampakita in my garden started blooming, and I decided to start growing vegetables.
How nice. You'll be a master gardener in no time. And Pa, what about you?
Work as usual, and following politics. Have you heard about what Duterte has been doing? It's about damn time. The Philippines need a strong leader.
Pa, you do realize his war on drugs has left over 6,000 Filipinos dead and counting?
Exactly. His drug crackdown is why so many Filipinos support him. Duterte is very popular, you know.
Hoy, tama na. No politics at the table. You'll never agree. Let's talk about something else. What's new with you, anak?
Well, I wanted to tell you after we'd eaten, but I don't think I can wait.
Oh, anak, I knew you had something to tell us. Bakit? Ano nangyari? Buntis ka ba?
Ma, you know I can't understand you.
She asked what happened. Are you pregnant?
God, no! It's about my work at the accounting firm.
Didn't I tell you that there was nothing to worry about, Mahal? Amelia always has good news when we come to visit.
I got a promotion. You're looking at the new senior financial analyst at my firm.
Oh, mahal! Congratulations! Ay, salamat sa Diyos.
Amelia, I'm so proud of you. My daughter, a senior finance anagram.
Pa, it's senior financial analyst. I have more good news. With my promotion, Nico and I were able to close the deal on this incredible apartment I told you about. I'll be moving out of my place next week.
You're moving in with Nico? That no-good actor boyfriend of yours? Who can't even find a job?
Dad, you've known Nico for years. How can you call him no good? And he's really trying with his career. He went to an audition just this afternoon.
Hoy, tama na. No yelling in public. Anak, your tata is just trying to say that maybe moving with Nico isn't the best decision. After all, don't you think it's odd that you're the one making all the money? Can he be a good husband or a good father if he doesn't even have steady work?
Ma, you too? Why is it that every time I bring up my relationship with Nico, you two feel the need to criticize everything about him? Is he not good enough for you?
No, he's just not good enough for you. My father always told me that a real man...
I'm so tired of hearing you tell me what you think a real man is or what a good husband looks like. Lolo's ideas about marriage are so outdated. It doesn't matter to me that I make more money than Nico.
But what about when you have kids? How will you take care of them if you're always working?
We decided not to have kids.
What did you say, anak?
We decided not to have children.
Ano? Walang anak, no kids. Amelia, you're our only child. If you don't have any kids, we'll never have any grandchildren.
Did Nico put you up to this? I knew it. Those actor types. He must be gay. Is that why he doesn't want to have kids with you?
Dad, stop it. This is something we decided together. We're perfectly happy the way things are, and we want to focus on our careers. There's nothing wrong with that. People in my generation are having kids later in life, and more and more couples don't have any kids at all. Can we please talk about something else now? I came here to tell you about my job, but it always ends up being about kids or marriage. I'm more than just somebody's mother or wife.
Fine. Let's change the subject. Let's talk about you and Lolo.
Andres, don't.
No, that's fine. Let's talk about it. The last time I talked to Lolo, he did exactly what you're doing right now. He wasn't the least bit interested in all the hard work I put into my job, and all he cared about was a wedding date. You two are exactly the same.
You better watch what you say. You don't know anything about me and Lolo. Do you really think that I got along with him? I left the Philippines for a reason. But I wouldn't be so ungrateful that I would ever talk back to him.
Oh, that's it. I'm done. God, you're so old-fashioned and you're never gonna change. It was a mistake coming here.
Amelia!
One shot to your heart without breaking your skin. One shot to your heart without breaking your skin. No one has the power to hurt you like your kin. Kept it inside, didn't tell no one else. Didn't even wanna admit it to yourself. And now your chest burns and your back aches from 15 years of holding the pain. And now you only have yourself to blame if you continue to live this way.
Ms. Dela Cruz, we're just going to ask you a few questions to determine if you're a good fit to be a model for the agency.
Says here that you're 25 years old.
Yes, that's right.
And what is your current occupation?
I'm currently a beauty associate at a cosmetic store. Before that, I worked in retail, restaurants, and before that, I was mainly involved in pageants.
2012 was your last major win?
Yes, Miss California. I won a few smaller competitions after that.
Yes, I see that.
We like your look, Christina. Modeling is a little different from pageants, though. We have clients to please, you understand.
Oh, of course.
Terrific. Now, would you mind losing a bit of weight? Where you're at right now is fine, but not great. 10 pounds less and you'll be golden. Too bad you're not a little taller.
Yeah.
But we're envisioning a makeover that will make you more marketable and fit for us to represent. Perhaps honey brown highlights?
Maybe pluck those eyebrows too and give you more of an even tan.
If you'd agree to the makeover and weight loss, we could talk some more about a contract. How does that sound?
Deal?
I think I need to think about it.
Of course, of course. The time to act is now. You have a few good years of modeling in you.
Modeling while you're still young is probably the best thing you can do for yourself right now, considering your resume. And there are plenty of girls that would kill to be in your shoes.
I see. Thank you for your time. I'll be sure to follow up with your office within a week.
Great, thanks for coming.
Thanks again for picking me up from school out there. I can't believe my car is still in the shop.
Well, it is pretty old. I want to drop by the house anyway.
Why don't you stay with us? We all really miss you.
You know why, Josie. My apartment's closer to work, and I don't want to keep burdening Mom and Dad.
Yeah, I know. How was the meeting with the agency?
Between you and me, not great.
But Amelia got you the lead, right?
Actually, it was Amelia's boyfriend, Nico. He's an actor, and some friends of his recommended the agency. They want me to lose weight and dye my hair, and that's just the beginning.
That doesn't sound so bad. Why don't you just do it? How do I look?
Why are you wearing that?
I'll be 18 in 2 months. Old enough to try out for Miss California. I want to be just like you. Perfect.
What happened to your dreams of going to med school?
Well, science isn't sexy.
But being smart makes you strong and beautiful. Twice as good. I should be more like you, actually.
Me? But you'll be a model in no time.
I don't want to change how I look. If I work out or change my hair color, I want to do it for me and not because someone else said so. I don't want other people to tell me if I'm beautiful, and neither should you.
What do you mean?
I mean, I'm done. I'm not gonna try to be a model. I'm just gonna try to be me.
I never knew you weren't happy.
Well, with pageants, I just wanted to make Mom and Dad proud, and eventually I became really proud of myself too. A little too proud. But I was never unhappy. Being adopted by Mom and Dad was the best thing that could ever happen to me. And just when they had given up on having a kid of their own, you were born. One of the best days of their lives, and mine.
You're a Dela Cruz too, and don't you forget it. You'll always be my ate.
Do you think Mom and Dad will be disappointed?
About what? That you're chasing a new dream? Of course not. They'd love you no matter what.
And we all love you too, you know, even if you don't try to be a beauty queen. Mom always said you were a gift from God.
She said the same thing about you too, you know. It's just that there was an angel in between to make it happen.
The social worker?
Yeah, Mom never told you that story.
No, but that's an interesting way of putting it. I'd like to do something like that. I think it's time for a change. I want to celebrate who I am rather than make myself perfect. Maybe it's time I brought the joy I've had in my life to other people.
Something like pairing up babies with the right set of parents?
Yeah.
Or helping out with foster care?
Sure.
Or helping disadvantaged families?
You read my mind.
What about social work?
Social work?
What's the best thing that's happened in your life so far? Miss California 2012?
No way. But it's up there on the list. Like I said, being adopted was the best thing.
And who makes these adoptions happen?
A social worker. Huh. Maybe it is the perfect job.
So you'll look into it?
I'm gonna try.
I think it's perfect.
You don't have to try. 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 Put your makeup on, get your nails done, curl your hair, run the extra mile, keep it slim so they like you. Do they like you? Get your sexy on, don't be shy, girl, take it off. This is what you want to belong, so they like you. Do you like you? You don't have to try so hard. You don't have to give it all away. You just have to get up, and you don't have to should you care what they think of you when you're all alone by yourself? Do you like you? And do you like you? You don't have to try so hard. You don't have to bend until you break. You just have to get up, get up, get up, get up. And you don't have to change a single thing. You don't have to try. 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 Take your makeup off, let your hair down, take a breath, look into the mirror at yourself. Don't you like you? 'Cause I like you.
Aw, I remember these. Aw, get well soon. Happy birthday. Aw, I remember this letter from Santa. He had strikingly similar handwriting to my mom's. When is it ever appropriate to throw away handwritten cards? Let's keep them forever. Oh. I thought it away. Dear Nico.
Dear Nico, thanks for writing. I was surprised to get a letter from America. I've attached an autographed headshot just like you asked, though I don't think it's worth having really. So you want to be an actor? So certain at only 13 years old. Nico, don't do it. This is probably not what you want to hear, but the life of an actor is a hard one. Look at me. I'm over 60 years old now, and my time as an actor was brief in my long life. I'm surprised you even found my movies. I was young and ambitious, but youth and ambition can't last forever. You eventually have to settle down. You say your parents would prefer you to become a doctor or an engineer? Listen to them. You'll be rich and content over time. Be an actor, and you'll be poor and happy for only a brief moment. I'm never this open to my own children and grandchildren. I have a granddaughter who's just about your age, but I want you to know that I'm no idol. Sometimes, dreams should just stay dreams. God bless, Johnny Andrade.
Getting old before auditions start to close. Close my fingers, here I go. Oh, and when the lights start flashing on the movie set and the credits rolling, I'll be in them yet. My dream is yours, repping on set, singing leading roles. My dream is yours. Keep working now and there will be more. My dream is yours. Truth so loud I can't ignore. My dream is yours. Do
really love the place. Hardwood floors that
They're
are
teak to be exact.
high ceilings,
12 feet high.
windows with plenty of sunlight.
Bay windows, double pane.
Thank you, Nico. I got this.
Glad to see Nico so excited. Looks like those HGTV marathons were worth it.
I'm here. Sorry I'm late. Traffic was terrible. Oh, hi. I don't think we've met. I'm single. I mean, Chrissy. I'm Amelia's best friend.
Nice to meet you, Chrissy. I'm Ben, Nico's old roommate.
Right. Drinks then?
Of course. What kind of housewarming party would this be without any champagne?
Sorry the place isn't fully set up yet. We just couldn't wait to show the both of you.
Well, I think your apartment is absolutely beautiful. So, when can I expect a wedding invite?
Oh no, maybe sooner than you think.
Anyway, let's toast to new beginnings.
To new beginnings.
So, how many bedrooms are there?
2, perfect for when our parents come over to visit.
Or maybe a baby's room?
We've decided not to have children, although my parents are giving me a hell of a time about it.
All right, I respect that. I believe every couple has the right to choose. For instance, me and my boyfriend, we decided that if we were to have kids, we'd adopt.
A little thirsty there, huh, Chrissy?
Anyway, I'm adopted, and it changed my life. I think you're making a really good decision, Ben. I actually just applied to several social work master programs.
Really? Maybe one day you'll be our social worker.
I'd love that.
Oh, Chrissy, how'd the meeting with the modeling agency go? Not too bad, I hope. My friend said you were really good.
Let's say, on a scale of 1 to 10, it's about a -2.
Oh, that bad, huh?
It's okay, Chrissy. Nico's been having a tough time too. I mean, it's been what, like 50 auditions now?
Damn it, Ben! And it's been 35. I've gotten a couple of callbacks, though.
What are you doing? You're not enough. Too short, too fat.
Too dark or too Filipino.
Too passive, too gay.
Stop that! All of you. You are enough. You're more than enough. And if other people can't see that, then you're better off without them.
But it's not just about us. There's so many other people we don't want to disappoint, like the siblings who look up to us.
Or the parents who pressure us.
Or the loved ones we want to support.
You can't be paralyzed by other people's expectations, and you can't stay stuck on rejections and disappointments. Those things are in the past. Our future is what we shape it to be, so we gotta keep moving forward. A rising tide lifts all boats. When we succeed, our families succeed.
I couldn't have said it better myself. You know what? We work hard to get here, and we should be proud of that. So here's to us and all the young Pinoys who's trying to find their way. To us!
Hello? Oh, Mama. Hi. How are you? I'm doing just fine. The housewarming was lovely. Ben came and Chrissy and... Mama? What's wrong? I can't hear you very well. Mama, are you crying? What? Lolo? Oh, he was fine the last time I talked to him. He was just his usual self. I see. So it was a brain aneurysm. Mama, everything's gonna be okay. Is someone with Lola? Is Papa okay? God, I wish there was something I could do. When are you going to the Philippines for the funeral? Nico and I will come too. Lolo and I didn't always get along, but he's still family. I'll book our flights now. And Mama, mahal kita. It'll be okay. We'll be okay.
There's this feeling we're all so much more than we seem. They can box us up in walls, but that don't change anything. There's a sun on the rise, painting all the sky blue, where the morning meets the light and every color breaks through.
Learn how to fly through the fall, learn how to fight through it all. We can see the world getting smaller as we rise up. Learn how to give and not take, learn how to bend and not break. To give it all, not play safe every day, like it'll be our last alive. We're the way back to the start. We are the dreamers, we are the dreamers. We're the fire that lights up the dark. Millions of faces every day, one beating heart.
There's a line in between all the shadows that glow, and this world falls asleep. We're the voices that don't, and the voices that sing. All together they say, and the stories we made, all the worlds we create.
Learning how to fight through the fall, learning how to fight through it all. We can see the world getting smaller as we rise up. So learning how to give what we take, learning how to bend but not break. To give it all, not play it safe every day, like it'll be our last alive. We're the way back to the start. We are the dreamers, we are the dreamers. We're the fire that lights up the dark. Millions of faces every place, one beating heart.
Papa, are you out here? Lola needs you inside.
Amelia, don't leave me here.
I can't stay. I have to help Lola with the food. Just make small talk with my uncles and my cousin Ryan.
May I join you?
Oh, Nico. Of course. Come sit here. Do you want a San Mig?
Sure. Thanks, Tito Mark.
Pambihira naman, no? Lumulubog na nga ang araw, pero masyado pa rin mainit.
Hey, Ryan. My Tagalog's a little rusty. What did your dad say?
Nothing important. He's just complaining that it's still so hot even though the sun is setting. Pa, use English naman.
Ay, sorry, I forgot.
Amelia doesn't know Tagalog either. You know, Nico, Tatay always wanted Amelia to know Tagalog like all her cousins. He couldn't understand why Andres and Isabel wouldn't teach her.
So I've heard. Amelia told me it was really hard being the only grandchild in America. She told me that her dad and Lola always fought about her not knowing Tagalog.
Tatay and Andres never really got along with each other. Maybe not teaching Amelia Tagalog was his way of rebelling. Who knows?
Come on, Carlos. Wasn't moving to America rebelling enough? Pambihira naman.
What's wrong with going to America? If I could go there right now, I would. Everything seems better over there.
Don't say that. The Philippines is your home. How could you leave it?
Never mind. Let him be. My son has always been a dreamer. And I know he'll stay right here. Who else would take over me when I retire?
I never said I wouldn't come back. I know how important home is. Lolo never let us forget that.
Lolo, I never did get to meet him.
Well, he could certainly be strict sometimes. Oh, I remember when I was 10 years old, I stole a candy from the sari-sari store. When Tatay found out, he whipped me so hard I couldn't sit properly for 3 days. I was walking like this. Oh, but he was a good man. We all respected him. He deserved that from all of us his entire life.
He worked hard and kept his head down. He made sure we had something to eat even if it wasn't always enough. And he put all of us through school.
What did he do?
For work? Well, for most of his life, he worked in a factory in Metro Manila. He took the crowded jeepney and then the tricycle just to arrive on time. It took him years, but eventually, he made his way up to a management position.
Carlos, tell him about when Tatay was an actor.
Oh yeah, I almost forgot about that. Tatay only told a few people about that part of his life. He made a handful of movies, but eventually, the offers stopped coming. Tatay's pride never really recovered.
An actor? But Amelia never told me.
That's probably because she didn't know.
I remember when I found out, I was snooping around Lolo's old boxes. When I opened them, I found stacks and stacks of faded movie posters and fan letters. The man on the poster looked like Lolo, but the name was different.
Oh, like a stage name.
What do you mean?
You know, a different name you perform under.
Huh, that must have been it. Instead of Juan Aquino, the name on the poster was, what was it again? Something like Jose Aguilar?
No. It was Johnny Alvarez, wasn't it?
No. You're both wrong. It was Julio Ricardo Alonso.
That's definitely not it.
Oh, really, son? I'll bet you 500 pesos that I'm right. Oh, Nico, we still have those old boxes over there. Why don't you go take a look and settle our bet?
Really? Would it be okay?
Of course. You're practically family now.
This must be it. It's full of fan letters. Mr. Aquino must have been pretty popular. Huh. This one looks newer than the rest. Time erodes all things, even the bitterness of an old man.
You didn't deserve what I gave you. What I should have told you is this: follow your dreams. You are the maker of your own future, and no one, least of all me, can ever tell you how far you'll go. I have always been proud to be Filipino, and I know that the story of our people matters. It should be shared, for my sake, for yours, and for everyone that comes after us. My chance has come and gone, but Nico, there's still time for you. Go tell our story. Your biggest fan, Johnny Andrade.
Anak, don't put too much water. It will dilute the soup.
Yes.
Sinigang should be sour.
All right, yes, Lola. I still remember when you taught me how to make sinigang.
You used to visit more often then.
Lola, Mama and I can handle the food. You don't have to tire yourself out.
Oh, Lola,
why don't you go lie down or join the others in the parlor?
No, I belong here. I have to. I have to do something to keep myself busy. It's when I stop moving that I feel the most empty inside. Besides, who else can make the food just the way your Lolo likes it?
Guess what, Lola? Amelia got the promotion at her job. She's now a senior financial analyst.
Oh, Anak, how wonderful. Your Lolo and I have always been impressed by your career, Amelia. And what about that boyfriend of yours?
Oh, Nico?
Yes, Nico. It was so nice of him to come for the funeral. I'm sure your Lolo would have liked him. Has he proposed to you yet?
No. Can you believe it, Lola? They've been together almost 4 years and they still haven't gotten married.
Ma, we talked about this. We're just waiting for the right time. Why rush into getting married?
But Anak, 4 years is not rushing. Don't you want to have children? You should be married before you do that.
Oh, Lola, why don't we go make book pie? It was always his favorite, right?
We're not having children.
Ano? Bakit?
Nico and I decided that we're perfectly happy without kids, and we really don't want that to change.
But Anak, family is everything. Without children, what will you do for the rest of your life? Just work? Lola would be so disappointed.
It doesn't matter what I do. Nothing would have pleased Lolo. Do you know how many women work at my firm? 4. Do you know how many people under 30 have become senior financial analysts? Only 1, me. I've poured so much of myself into my job because I love what I do. And I just wanted Lolo to care about it too. God, I feel like he hated me.
Amelia, don't talk badly of the dead. Your Lolo didn't hate you. He loved you so much.
Oh, Anak, he just wanted what was best for you.
He wanted what he thought was best for me. He never stopped to consider what I wanted.
Ay, nako, that's the mentality of your generation. Always focused on yourselves. Family is about sacrifice. Your Lolo understood that best.
That was his choice, Lola. My choices don't mean that I'm ungrateful. I appreciate what Lolo has done for our family. I really do. I just have to go my own way.
That's my Amelia. So willful. You and your Lolo are alike in that way.
But Amelia, there are so many wonderful things about having a family. Let me tell you, Anak, I'm sure you'll change your mind. Sliced cheese on puto and wrappers for yama. Striped box of sky flakes and fruit salad crema. Clear show pow packages tied up with strings. These are a few of those familiar things. Special lunch boxes and bright colored slippers. Chaco and Sipa and school clothes with zippers. Toys for Babitin that swing by their strings. These are a few of those familiar things. Ashes and fun birthday bashes. Tiny hands grasping and baby eyelashes. Holiday parties where everyone sings. These are a few of those familiar things. When the work's hard, when a bill stings, when I'm feeling sad, I simply remember these familiar things, and then I don't feel so I miss your Lolo more than I can bear.
How can I be sad when I didn't even know him? My grandfather lived his entire life in the Philippines because he was too afraid to fly any farther than Zamboanga. The islands were home to him, but they never were for me. God. Even now, his listless face is as foreign to me as the streets of Manila. Look at the deep laugh lines around his mouth. What did he laugh about? Look at his gray wisps of hair. What made him worry? Look at the fine creases on his forehead. What did he dream of? What were his hopes? His fears? Would he be proud of me? Who am I kidding? He didn't even know me. He was just the shadow in my house that my father conjured whenever I was misbehaving, and I was the granddaughter he hardly saw. The one who had his eyes and his hard-headedness, but somehow always said the wrong thing. The one who was too American and couldn't speak his language. The granddaughter separated from him by vast oceans and generations of time. A stranger. That's all I'll ever be. White tulips. Forgiveness. But who are they for? Are they here because God forgives all things in death, or is it because I need to learn how to forgive? Lolo? I'm sorry.
Amelia! Amelia.
I'm sorry. Is everyone outside? I'll be there in a minute.
What are you apologizing for? You've been through so much.
I'm fine. Just tell my parents I'm coming.
Well, I can't just leave you here. Hey. Let me share the weight. Please talk to me.
Oh, I can't. Oh. You wouldn't understand. My entire life, I've gotten through hard times on my own.
And I admire that about you. You were strong before me, and you'll be strong after me. But while I'm here, please, let me love you.
I want that too. I've just been so busy being there for everyone else that I never had time to think about how I feel.
You have every right to feel sad. Feel whatever you need to feel. You deserve that.
Thank you. Have I ever told you that I love you?
Only every day.
Why were you, dear?
lips on my lips. We should just kiss like real people do. I knew that look, dear, eyes always seeking. Was there in someone that died long ago? So I will not ask you why you were creeping in some sad way. I already know.
Wow, you can see most of LA. Your view is amazing. Your space is a little small though. How's Amelia?
I talked to her yesterday. She sounded better. She's staying in Manila a little longer to sort everything out, but Nico's flying back soon.
I hope she's okay, and then we can all hang out soon.
Me too.
Thanks for letting me stay over, by the way. I can't believe the city's so much nicer than being stuck in the boring old suburbs.
Yeah.
What are you so engrossed with? Facebook stalking a cute guy?
Josie, stop bothering me. I'm doing something important.
What could be more important than your awesome, fabulous little sister?
Very funny. Remember how I applied to those social work master programs?
Of course, your first choice was Cal, the same university Amelia graduated from.
I'm checking if I got in. Acceptances for Cal's program are supposed to come out today.
Really? Hurry up!
I'm clicking. Do you mind looking away?
What do you mean?
You're making me nervous just staring over my shoulder like that. Just look the other way till I say so.
Oh, fine. Well, can I look now? Ate, can I look now?
I got in. I'm going to Cal!
I knew you could do it.
How are you, Amelia? Are you feeling any better? I'm glad. I'm here for you. Call me if you need anything at all. Is Nico there? Oh, hey, Nico. Yes, I can still pick you up from the airport on Saturday. Your commercial shoot's on Monday, right? What's this commercial about again? Happy tummy spring rolls.
Did you know that not everyone on campus has a happy tummy?
What? Excuse me. Nico, I'll have to call you back.
I said, did you know that not everyone on campus has a happy tummy? Some students face food insecurity, so they can't pay tuition and rent, buy books, and eat. So they skip meals. That's where the UC Berkeley food pantry comes in.
Cal has a food pantry? I had no idea. That's so cool.
Yeah, we sure do. Our campus has a lot of resources, if you just know where to look.
Really? Like what?
Well, let's find out together.
This is Cal. It's a lively campus. Every day, unlike the one before. This is Cal, full of clever students, waking up to say,
Go Bears!
Go Bears!
Go Bears! Go Bears!
There goes a student with a tray of sun-glazed donuts from Krispy Kreme to sell. Every morning not the same since the morning that we came to this huge, amazing school.
Welcome to Cal! So, Ade, what do you want to do?
I don't know. There's so much going on. Kind of overwhelmed.
Okay, then. Ade, look! A squirrel!
Look, there she goes. That girl is smart, no question. But and ambitious, can't you tell?
Now she's part of this school's crowd, and her family must be proud.
No denying she's a brilliant girl at Cal.
Hello, what's up? How is your schedule?
Hello. How is your life?
I bought my books. They're too expensive. Hi there.
Hey.
I saw you talking to my friend Angie about Food Pantry.
Yeah.
There's a couple other resources I think that you need to know about. First off, here's a flyer for the Cal Clipper card to help you get around Berkeley, you know? Here's something for the SLC, for tutoring and for study groups. And here's something, you know, for the OCF, because, you know, free printing.
Wow, you sure have a lot of flyers.
Yeah, there's a lot of resources.
Thanks.
Good luck.
Right from the moment that I here, I said I'm going straight to Cal. At this bustling place called Berks, gonna do some social work, so I'm making plans to study here at Cal.
Look there, she goes, isn't she dreamy? That girl right there, oh she's so cute.
Be still, my heart's I'm hardly breathing. There's not a thing I change about her looks.
Hello, Pre-Med. Please join our club.
Free food?
Okay, okay.
So much here at Berkeley's campus life. Just watch, I'm gonna make this girl my wife.
Look there she goes, that girl is smart and special. I think she's going to do well. It's a triumph and a win, and I think she fits right in. She really is a brilliant girl, a beauty and a brilliant girl. She really is a brilliant girl. Go Bears!
Ooh, what's this? Out there, wait up. I want to check these out.
Hi, my name's Mickey. What's yours?
Josie. I'm Chrissy.
Nice to meet you, Josie and Christy. Are you freshmen?
I'm actually a grad student at the School of Social Welfare. I just got admitted.
Oh, I'm sorry. Congratulations. I heard the MSW program is really great here. What about you, Josie?
I haven't applied yet. I'm thinking about it though. I just want to see campus with my sister.
Well, I hope you do apply. Have either of you heard about PAA?
No. What's that?
PAA is the Filipino American Alliance. We're the oldest student organization in the Filipino community here at Cal.
Wait, there's an entire community of Filipinos on campus?
Yes, we have 8 student organizations.
Ate, that's so cool. You should join.
No, I'm probably too old. I don't know any of the Filipino dialects, and I've never even been to the Philippines.
Our orgs are open to everyone. You're definitely not too old. And no matter where you are in your journey of identity, you'd be welcome here. Even non-Filipinos can join.
Thanks, but I think I'll pass.
You know, you don't have to be in a Pil org to be part of the community. There are other ways to be involved, like Filipino Cultural Night.
What do you mean?
We'll show you.
All right, people, look alive. We're about to start shooting. Okay, kid. Just like we talked about, you're a simple farmhand heading to the town market. You got some freshly local produce in your basket. The green screen behind you will show some authentic landscapes. The goal is to sell those godforsaken frozen spring rolls. Got it?
Yes, sir.
Don't call me sir. Makes me feel old. Doug is fine.
Okay, Doug. Did you want me to look at the camera or something? Or maybe even look determined? Or maybe even optimistic, yet hardworking?
You're funny. Nate, was it? Say your line, then just get on the bike and pretend to pedal your way from point A to point B. Oh, and don't forget to smile real wide like Asian villagers do.
Okay, and it's Nico.
Sure. And oh, don't forget the hat. And action.
Happy tummy spring rolls. Happy tummy spring rolls. Happy tummy spring rolls. They're frozen straight from the source.
Bigger smile, Rico. Put up the rice patties. Okay, bring up the pagoda theme. And now, bring up that red gate. Okay, bring in the woman.
Wait, what?
Cut. What now? That was a perfect take. What happened, Nate?
Sorry, Doug. It's just, I didn't expect to see her.
Right. Now's not the time to be a shy schoolboy. Let's run it again.
No. It's not that. Isn't something just a little bit off?
Other than your composure?
No, that actress and I were talking backstage, and she told me she's Chinese. Hi.
And?
Well, I'm Filipino. Isn't this supposed to be a Vietnamese product?
Look. Chinese, Vietnamese, Siamese, what's the difference? They're all the same.
No, they're not. I'm already pretending to be someone I'm not. You can't have a Chinese woman and a Filipino man pretending to be Vietnamese villagers. And the Shinto and pagoda gates are completely separate things.
Shinto what? Look, you better watch what you say next. This ain't your ball game.
No, I'm not gonna watch what I say. I'm gonna make waves. Asians do not all look alike. We are not alike. We are unique. I am unique. But what's a Filipino American anyway? Am I Filipino? Well, not really. But am I American? Well, not to some. Though I was born in America, I don't look like America. I look at movie and TV screens across the country, and nowhere do I see myself. Does anyone even really see us? Sometimes I want to shout from the rooftop that I exist, that we exist. No more model minority. The Asian American community is not voiceless. I am Nico Castillo, and I am not just Filipino or just American. I am Filipino American, something all on my own.
Are you crazy? Someone call security. You're fired. I'll make sure you never work in this town ever again.
I already quit when I took that hat off my head. I wonder what people will think when they found out that a racist ran a production fully dependent on unpaid interns and 16-hour workdays.
This is insane.
I blew my shot, but that's fine with me. Because nothing can slow down this energy that's inside of me to take our spot, break our scene. Hope that one day this lunacy and absurdity forces us to strengthen a greater sense of unity, community, what we aspire to be, and wholeheartedly pass this torch to the next bearer for the better opportunity to thrive in this nation and continue our cultural identification, because this is the life of the American Filipino. One that bears the name and the strength of a Castillo, whose only driving passion is to follow his dreams. but finds that it's nothing like what it seems. This is the life of the American Filipino, one that bears the name and the strength of a Castillo, whose only driving passion is to follow his dreams, but finds that it's nothing like what it seems. They say that you can do what you want in the city. Dreams and dedication, that's all you need. Really? Because doing what you love comes first, and then the salary. I thought that's what I needed to live in prosperity. But living in America, you fall into a category, one that lets the man tell their own story. They get you by saying that you're living the dream. Well, make sure that your eyes remain unseen. Bullshit! I'm an American with a Pinoy intersection. Why does the industry care so much about complexion? Beauty also resides in dark skin and brown eyes. I'm never backing down, so save me from your lies. This is the life of the American Filipino, one that bears the name and the strength of a Castillo, whose only driving passion is to follow his dreams, but finds that it's nothing like what it seems. But that's no problem.
Big fella.
Yup. If one more label try to stop me, it's gonna be some dreadhead is in your lobby. You don't want no problem with me. You don't want no problem with me. Just another day at the pick up on the mail. They gon' channel riding through the streets, they be like they go. You don't want no problem with me. You don't want no problem with me. Just another day at the pick up on the mail. They gon' channel riding through the streets, they be like they go. Ooh, watch me come and put the hinges in their hand. Counting bitches while we meet and make them shake my other hand. Millie rockin', scooping all the blessings on my lap. I know you tried to cheat, you should've never took a nap. What wrong with you, what you were thinking? Thought it was, you taught that make a lame fall in love. Not me though, you could keep those. Bro, I'm at your head like Craig did Debo. You don't want no problem with me. You don't want no problem with me. Just another day at the pick up on the mail. They gon' channel riding through the street, they be like they go.
Amelia, Nana and I know that things have been difficult lately, so we wanted to talk with you before we all went back to the States.
What do you mean?
Well, anak, your tatay and I were thinking about your future. Maybe you and Nico should take a break so you could be certain about what you really want. After all, your titos know so many eligible bachelors.
Ma, Nico and I are just fine.
Okay. Well, if you insist on staying with Nico, would you encourage him to find steady work?
I know that the engineers, Anak, they could put in a good word for Nico.
I don't think you understand how hard he's worked. He can't give up on his dream now, and there's nothing wrong with being an actor.
What do you mean there's nothing wrong with being an actor? How are your kids eat?
God, this again. It always comes back to having kids, doesn't it? Is this why you wanted me to talk to you? So you could criticize my entire life?
You better watch your tone. I don't like your attitude right now.
Tama na! Why do we always have to fight like this?
You've been searching. Have you found many things? Time for learning. Why have I not learned a thing? Words with no meaning have kept me dreaming, but
Lolo always told us that our loved ones could send us signs, even at their death. Maybe this was his. Amelia, I know we've been hard on you. Lolo passing away in a funeral. I didn't stop to think about how you might feel.
No, it's my fault. I've been making everything about me when this time is for Lolo.
Nana told me about what happened with Lola.
Oh, that. Ma, I'm sorry about the way I acted. I never should have brought up my own insecurities when all Lola needed was my support. I can go apologize to her and...
Anak, it's okay. You don't have to say sorry. Your Lola's not upset. And I'm not either.
You're not?
No. Your tatay and I, we were raised very differently from you. And your grandparents were raised very differently from us. We may not always understand the decisions you make, but I think it's time that we try. What do you think, Mahal?
I think you're right.
So you're okay with not having grandchildren? And you'll accept Nico?
Well, I'd still love to have grandchildren, but whatever you decide, I'll support you.
As for Nico, if you're truly happy, then I'm happy. But he better treat you right, or I'll knock his white teeth out. You know, Lolo never could stand it when anyone in our family fought. Losing Lolo reminded me of how little time we have with each other before God calls us away. Lolo never wanted me to leave the Philippines, but I went anyway. I never really got the chance to fix things with him. I don't want us to be like that, Amelia. Nana and I want to help you fly, not hold you back.
And most of all, we want you to be happy. Lolo would have wanted that too.
This really means the world to me.
Lolo gave us another chance at forgiveness. Just remember, anak, mahal ka namin. We love you.
So I love it, I love it, love it, I love it, love it, I love it. So I love it, I love it, love it, I love it, love it, I love it. So I love it, I love it, love it, I love it, love it, I love it. I love it.
Congratulations, Chrissy. I knew you had it in you. All this is your hard work. I'm so proud of you.
It's really impressive. How do you like it?
I absolutely love the program. I'm learning so much, and best of all, I can have meaningful conversations with people who couldn't care less about what I look like. My work and my thoughts matter here. What do you think?
I love it. Everything. I'd love to go here, and not just because you're here, Ate.
Don't college acceptances come out today?
Yeah.
Well, have you checked yet?
No, I'm too nervous.
You've got to check. They probably sent it already.
Check here? What if they rejected me? I can't. I'd die if I got a rejection letter in the middle of campus.
I'm done here. Let's go outside.
Can you all look away?
Sure. Amelia, Nico, let's give her some room.
I got in! I got in! I'm going to campus!
Awesome! Oh my gosh!
I knew you could do it.
Chrissy, you're just like Johnny Andrada.
What? My Lolo, remember? That was his stage name.
Aren't you like the millennial Johnny Andrade, Nico? Amelia told me about the role you landed. Why didn't you tell me?
It's just a really small role.
You're gonna be in a major motion picture, something that everyone will see. And the character is nuanced, just like you.
How'd you get the audition anyway? Last I heard, you were getting kicked out of that commercial shoot.
Yeah, but the camera still kept rolling. Doug was so furious about the whole entire thing, he wanted to show the footage to a good old director friend of his. And instead of siding with good old Doug, he liked my energy. Now here I am.
That's amazing. Congrats.
I guess we're both like Johnny Andrade.
What? How am I like him? I'm no hero.
You definitely are. Johnny Andrade inspired me, just like you inspired Josie.
The legacies we leave behind are far more important than we think.
You're right. And the futures ahead of us are far more promising than we know.
But what makes the journey worthwhile are those we love.
Yeah.
Vigo Castillo, will you marry me?
You didn't even have to ask. Let's go.
Presenting the cast of PCN 2017. In our acting component, Miguel E. Miguel as Nico Castillo, Rayan Piana as Christina Christy de la Cruz, Geraldine Bobby Abio Cardenas as Amelia Aquino.
Carl James Laxina as Andres Aquino, Angela Faye Francisco as Isabel Aquino, Cara Turner as Flora Aquino.
Revens Aquino as Carlos Aquino, Juan Aquino, and Johnny Andrade, Kevin Bradley Paulet as Mark Aquino, and Vincent De Jesus as Ryan Aquino.
Jonathan Noel Bulliser as Ben, Ana Katrina Appa as Josefina Josie de la Cruz.
Hannah Hudanis Lorica as hairdresser, and Charlene Manuyag as manicurist.
Kathleen Masankai as casting director.
Simeon Giverts as the auditionee.
Jonathan Jimenez as commercial director.
Jasmine Salonga as Agent 1 and Katrina Sonko as Agent 2.
Extras!
And now all the extras! Now presenting our traditional component.
Trad! Woo! Now presenting our modern component.
Jazz Contemporary. Us too, us too.
And choir.
Last but not least. And now our band.
Now presenting our creative team, our writing director, Molly Cross.
Who couldn't be here with us today. Riders, Sarah Bernardo and Nicole Bernardo.
Acting co-directors Marinella Bahol and Raquel Calara.
Traditional co-directors Carlo Igarza and May Elefante.
Our modern co-directors Froy Cervania and Yanni Velasquez.
Jazz Contemporary co-directors Cara Lexina and Marianne Hamor.
Our choir co-directors Albert Sampson and Noel Bulliser.
Band director Paolo Joaquin.
Our music director Abraham Padilla.
Marketing co-directors Kimberly Punzalan and Janelle Hidalgo. And Rayanne Piana is our copywriter.
Publicity co-directors Kathleen Masankai, Victoria Alvarez.
Finance co-directors Joanna Chua and Kimberly Chua.
Our set design co-directors Hannah Lorica and Noel Guzman.
Set co-directors Alec Naidu and Jermaine Sizemore, along with their tech assistants Erica Pazia and Catherine Belingen.
Wellness co-directors Justine Ventura Mejia and Teresa Shang.
PC interns Jamin Kim, Kimberly Magat, Madison Vaughn, and Vanessa Balnon.
And last but not least, our amazing producers, Kayla Moreno and Angelica Nicolau. And last but not least, we would like to thank
Lights, Sound, Band, Lika, Community.
So this is our 41st PCN. We are so blessed to be 41 years strong. And we wanted to give a few thank yous because we could not be here if it weren't for a few people, or a lot of people, actually. Okay.
So thank you to the Filipino community at large. Our cast is made up of all 8 orgs in the Berkeley community, so we're very thankful for all of them. Those included is PAA, shout out to PAA board, Maganda, Kapwa, PAC, Pasay, PBA, PAS, and P4.
Yes.
Thank you to our event manager, Jennifer DeSico, stage manager, Dylan, master electrician, Jeremy, TDPS lighting designer, John, props, Jean, and the rest of the Cal Performances team for making this production possible and making us look good on Zellerbach stage.
Thank you to the larger Bay Area Pill community. Shout out to Lee Ka, who provided the traditional music and costumes for our traditional component. And thank you as well to the greater Berkeley community for all of your support.
Thank you to our sponsors, Inquirer.net, CMC Legacy Group, Lapid Foods, Inc., Dr. Renato Kalukugan, and Dr. Michael Lianco. We also would like to thank Teresa's mom and the Moreno family for providing lunch for the cast.
That's my mom. My mom.
And Radley's family and Valerio's for providing breakfast for the cast.
Thank you to all of the alums out there who came back this year to watch our PCN. And for the alums who have provided ongoing support for us, especially Ate Cha and Alan Uy, and the past 40 PCN producers who have continued to cultivate this space for us.
Yes. Thank you to the ASUC, our lead center advisor, Marissa Reynoso.
And for anyone that we didn't name, thank you so much. Thank you to the audience. Thank you for coming here today. We wouldn't have a show without an audience here, so thank you so much for supporting us.
Okay.
Yes.
Hi, I'm Camille Nostratus, the Executive Chair of Filipino American Alliance. Thank you all for coming and enjoying the show. On behalf of your cast, PAA Board 48, and your PAA interns, we want to thank you for all the hard work you did for PCN 41. Let's give another round of applause for Kayla Moreno and Angelica Nicolas.
Thank you. Okay.
Wow,
Thank you so
flowers.
much. So with that, what we do with every community gathering and how we end it is we like to do Isang Bagsak.
Yes. So if you'd like to stand with us, feel free to stand. We highly encourage it.
What, shouldn't we explain it?
Yeah.
So how Isang Bagsak works, if you've never done it before, is it starts with the beat of your heart because all good things come from the heart. It originated from the United Farm Workers Movement in Delano, California. And thank you. Farm laborers who worked for better wages and better working conditions would end all of their protests with Isang Bagsak. Many of these laborers didn't speak the same language, but they understood that as a community, this Isang Bagsak brought them together. So Isang Bagsak means one down or one fall, but we in this community like to take the converse, so when one of us falls, we all fall, but when one of us rises, we all rise. So yes, we invite you all to rise with us and close with Isang Bagsak.
So feel your heartbeat, because all good things come from the heart. And as our cast knows, good things come from the heart, but also good things come from each other. So how Isang Bagsak starts is that we start clapping to the beat of our heart, and then we clap faster and faster, and picks up just like any movement, and then we close off with one single Isang Bagsak clap.
Melanie Feliciano. I'm the mother of one of the cast members. She was in Modern, Carissa Feliciano. I'm also an alumni, so I did PCN twice while I was here at Cal. And I loved the show. I thought it was great. The music was great. The dances were awesome. I thought the whole play was great. Just the content of the play was amazing.
My name is Cole. I'm 8 years old. My name is Craig, and I'm 11 years old. And the show was really good. I see it.
I think it's an interesting show to watch. The acting was really good. They had the way they explained their emotions. It was very interesting.
All right, I'm Adrian.
I'm Sammy.
And James. Good job, man. You had 2 lines, but yeah, you were good. But yeah, I guess that's it.
It's our first show
here. Yeah, I'm actually all the way from Pomona.
Yeah, Pomona. I'm from Berkeley, but I've never been to PCN before. It was very interesting and really entertaining, and hit on a lot of great themes, and we really loved it.
Yeah, I really vibe with Nico's whole situation with the actors, because I'm actually an actor, and it's hard to find words because everyone has that vision of Asian Americans, so I really vibe with that. So that was really cool. Yeah, I'm actually a part of Barcata down at Cal Poly. Shout out to Cal Poly Pomona Barcata. But yeah, I'm actually a part of their PCN this year, so that's cool.
Okay, hi, my name is Jessica. I'm a senior here at Cal, and I have a lot of friends at PCN. I thought the show was really good. Shout out to Brian, Troy, and Yanni.
I'm Christian. I'm an alumni now. I was involved in the Pilipinx community when I was at school. Actually never did PCN, but it's part of the Modern community. Did some choir stuff, and my family members were into the shows. I thought it was good. It was nice to see. There were a lot of twists in social norms. I think the community presented something very different today. Definitely challenging stereotypes for sure, and what people expect within our community, both what Filipinos have set as a standard for them within the community, both internally and externally. So it's nice to see that put on a big stage and kind of shown to a bigger group of people as a form of resistance and activism, and just to make things support. Yeah, it was a really good show. Yeah.
Ray, Yanni, Troy, Camille, Kayla, Joe, Nate, Brian Baroga. I think that's it. I'm sorry if I forgot anyone.
Shout out to my audience, Ray, Josh, Kevin, Roy, Yanni, repping Modern super well. Yeah,
I'm Brian. Show was awesome. I mean, me being a first-generation American-born Filipino, I feel like I've not been super in touch with my roots. So seeing the show, seeing all the traditional dancing and stuff is really cool, really eye-opening. And a lot of the little vignettes and the monologues, parents, those sort of scenes, they really resonate with me. So it's cool.
What's up, Tony?
Arvin.
Show's super dope. A lot of fun, a lot of culture, super sick, touched the heart.
It was awesome.
It definitely reminded me of home since I'm from the Philippines as well.
Yeah, and then shout outs to Yanni,
DeBroy,
Baroga, Aaron, Camille, Troy again.
Wherever he is.
Yeah, wherever he is. But yeah, thank you. Super dope.
My name is Charlie, and I thought the show was absolutely fantastic. I originally came to support my girl, Anna Atha, and I love you. The show is amazing. I learned so much about the culture. And I've been attending these shows for the last few years. I'm always going to support my girl. I'm going to support the culture, and I love the message that was conveyed.
Who's the famous girl she was talking about?
Josie.
Josie.